Mm. Okay. Let's see if that fixes the issue. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Um, Make sure it's not lagging, because I know how it is to be watching the video that's glitching. All right, Immaculate. What are some of your go-to VSTs whenever you're cooking up? No lag. Appreciate it, Mark. Cool. We back in action. My go-to VSTs right now is Omnisphere 2 and Native Instruments Complete. The whole everything in Complete, man. I use all that stuff. So that's those are my go-to, man. Massive. I use Massive on actually this track that's playing now. Massive 10. So that's been kind of dope. I don't use it as much as I should, but that joint's kind of dope. Mark says, do you suggest a unique pack for each library submission? What you mean, like sound pack? Or just like style of music? I guess it depends on what I'm submitting, or who I'm submitting to, and for what. Cause sometimes I may submit something completely different to one library. So if I'm doing hip hop, for one library, I may be known for something else at another library, for like some ambient music or something. I don't know, something completely different. So yeah, it just depends on the situation. All right, y'all. I see y'all coming back in. What's good? What's up, King Matic? Eric Hood. It's a good question, man. Do you ever have reservations with where negative or ethical issues, shows, or commercials your music is placed? Not sometimes, not a lot. Cause the thing is, it's like you never know. You never really know until after the fact. And you only have so much control. Some libraries will let you know, like certain things, like it's not gonna end up like on porn or something like that. Like you gotta, if I'm not mistaken, you gotta like sign a release. Usually, places that have you sign a release. I know websites that you sign up to. Pond 5 is an example. Like there's like you can check what you don't want your music to be sent to. So if it's something like that you don't want your music on, you can select a box, and they'll make sure they don't submit it to certain things. So with some companies you have that option to do that, but for other stuff, like once you send it out to publishers, it's just one of those things where it's just like you don't have much control over where things end up, because you never know. It's just like I'm not gonna post every placement on my feed personally if it's something that I may not agree with, or think that it's just it's just not good to share. It's not something you would just share and post to everybody, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, it just depends on who you're working with what company you're working with, and whatever reservations you have. Like, don't do anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. If it does, then shoot, don't do it, man. I appreciate you coming through. Wes, what's up, Wes? Can you explain your thoughts on approaching libraries with singles versus albums? The approach is the same. I mean, sometimes it's probably easier to be like more single oriented, because they send out a brief, and then however much music you want to send them, they're gonna take it. You know what I mean? So whether you package it up as a bunch of singles or package it up as an album, it's still gonna get ingested in their system the same way, unless they're commissioning you to work specifically on an album. So I had one company where they wanted me to do an album for them, so I did a whole album, and they packaged it up as an album and then sent that out to their people as an album. So they did the artwork and registered, uploaded on the sites and all of that stuff. So usually if they ask you specifically to do an album, that's what it is, and then it'll be presented as such. But usually I don't really worry about it. I'm just sending tracks, usually as singles. Excuse me. Appreciate you coming through, man. Brandon, what's up? Can you explain sting endings? Sting endings is the secret sauce to everybody watching. Sting ending is your song not fading out. It's like, boom, the song is ended. It's kind of hard to explain, honestly. Let me see if I can play it. Let me see if I got an example here, because it's kind of hard to explain, real talk. Let me see. I think I should play my system audio. Let's see. We're gonna test it out. Let's go through these tracks. Y'all about to get some secrets tonight. As soon as I find this playlist. Okay. Let's mute that joint. Let me know if y'all can hear this. Can y'all hear that? Okay, so y'all can hear that. So I'm a fast forward to the sting part. This is an instrumental full song. Shout out to my dude, Hayes, Troy Hayes, man. Here it comes. That's it. That's the sting ending. That's the secret sauce that no one tells you about. So it just ends. It's a solid ending, and what it does is it allows the editors to transition from scene to scene without having weird echoes and delays and fade outs and stuff. It's a hard, definite ending to the track, pretty much. Yeah, you always, like LR said, and LR knows, because LR he just got another placement. He got a bunch under his belt. So if you listen to TV, go listen to it. Pick a reality show, listen to that joint, and just listen to the music. You will hear it like every time. So that's what it is. Music media production, man. I'm glad it helped. Thank you for grabbing the course. I do have a course on structuring instrumentals where I break down like each section and things like that on my website, on the store, shop.clintproductions.com if y'all want to check that out. But yeah, man. Immaculate says submitting tracks with stings definitely helped me when submitting for sure. Yeah, absolutely, man. It makes a difference. DJ Photo Chick, what's up? If you are with a music licensing company but want to reach out to a music supervisor on your own to submit music, is that okay? Would there be a conflict of interest? Ooh, okay, so yeah, that's tricky. So if you're working with, the short answer is gonna be no. If you're working with a company and that company has a relationship with the music soup, and then you go around and then reach out to the music soup yourself, especially if you're in the middle of a project, I would say no, because that it's not gonna look good on you. Because what can happen is, like, you know, say the music soup recognizes your name from stuff that they placed already through the company, and then you go through and try and reach out directly, and they reach back out to the music library, and they like, yo, like, one of your writers reached out, this and that. Then it gets back to the library. It may cause an issue, and then you lose both relationships, the library and the music soup. I mean, I know for sure, like, I've been on a project where we were working on a TV show, and it was produced by like a big production company, but it was super duper close knit, and there's like the head composer working on it, / publisher, and then there's, like, you know, the TV show, like the whole production crew. So if I would have did something like that, like, it would have been all bad. In fact, he even mentioned, like, yo, please don't reach out to this company or these people, like, while we're working. It's just not good business. Now, if you were with the library and then say y'all stopped working and it's been years and like nothing's ever gotten placed or anything like that, probably be a different story. Like, go ahead and try and get that connection yourself, build that relationship. But yeah, if it's like, if they're getting placements for you and you're doing consistent work, I would just be real careful about that. Shout out to everybody coming in, man. Let me know where y'all from. What city are y'all from? What do y'all do? Thank you, Tiny. Appreciate that. King Matic, you're in the right place if you're trying to get in the TV shows. In fact, I'll tell you what, if you're trying to get started, download this free 6-step guide to help you out, give you a simple overview of the steps and what that process looks like. LR, shout out to the homie, man. I appreciate you, bro. I'm glad it helps, man. Like, I tried to keep it as simple as possible, because honestly, man, like, I don't know, like, I feel like when I first started mixing, like, I made stuff so complicated, man. Like, and I opened up other people's sessions. I'm like, yo, like, it's too complicated. Like, why is it like 50 aux tracks and just all of this stuff. But over the years, like, I've really just simplified it to like a couple or a few plugins on the track, and it makes it easier to mix. That and good sound selection too. So I appreciate it, man. Glad it helped. What's up, Mark S? I can beatbox, and my dad says I should make a sound library out of the sounds. What are your thoughts on that? Do it. Like, why not? If I could probably beatbox. I might try it, but do it. Like, that's a sound. That's sound design. Get in front of that mic, do a little beatboxing, record it. You know, get your, I don't know, mix it, EQ, compress it, and then turn it into samples. Get funky with it. Throw some plugins on it, and then turn it into a sample pack and sell that joint. It's a great idea. Listen to your dad. Anthony D, what's good? Appreciate that, man. Music media production. A quick question: should the 60/30 15-second version edit of the track also have stings too, or just the main track? Super dope question. All of them. Every version should have that sting ending. Good question. Tiny Tsunami in Colorado, thanks for coming through. Does a 6 to 7 track themed album work to submit, or are libraries looking for more of 10 to 12 tracks? I think 6 to 7 is a good start. I always say like around 5, 6, 7. It works. Like, it's not super overwhelming to where they're like, yo, this is way too many tracks, I'm not listening to this. You know, it's feasible. So yeah, I say go for it. Thanks for coming through. Virginia in the building. Dallas is here. Thank you, World Class Jesse. Jacksonville, Florida, that's what's up. No doubt, Damien. Thanks for coming through. Brian Rogers, what's up, man? Welcome back. Run a verse. Yo, how are you highlighting a single chat on this live stream? Looks so cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm using a software called Ecamm, and it allows you to kind of add single chats to the broadcast. Make it a little more interesting and easy on the eyes for y'all. So y'all can see what I'm answering. Sometimes you hop on a stream and they just be talking. You're just like, what are they talking about? So here you can get context to what I'm answering by seeing the question on the screen. You know what I'm talking about. And then everybody else who may have the same question can see the question. And then I don't have to keep answering the same question over and over again, because everybody can see the question on the screen. And it just makes everybody's life easy. So yeah, Ecamm is what I use for that. Howsy from Australia, what's up? What time is it in Australia? And how's the weather? I'm curious. If anybody new's coming in, just let me know where you're from and what you do. If you're a producer, songwriter, artist, just let me know. I'm here answering questions. We're talking about music licensing, music business, music production. Yeah, all of that stuff. Thank you, Run-A-Verse. I appreciate it, man. Anthony D says, what's your most successful way you've marketed on Insta? Giving value, man. That's everything, man. Just helping people genuinely though, like not like on some I want to help people to get bigger. Like I don't like that's weird, but just genuinely helping people, man, giving people information, helping them solve their problems. That has been the best way to quote unquote market, which is, I don't know, I see it as helping people, but it's an organized way of helping people pretty much. And that just draws more people, man. And when you help, when you give, it comes back to you. It just does. Like you reap what you sow, right? So yeah, appreciate you coming through, man. Kirkland, what kind of camera are you using? It looks HD. I am using Sony A6600 on and I have a Sigma 30mm lens on it. It's a 4K camera, but I'm streaming in HD 1080. But appreciate you coming through, Kirkland. I have to do a video of camera. I get a lot of questions about camera gear and stuff like that. So I have to do like a video for you guys and break down everything I use. Let me know in the comments if you think that'll be cool, if you guys want to see that. Howsy said it's 9:40 a.m. and 29 degrees Celsius. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. Daryl Jackson from Houston, writer, producer, pastor. That's what's up, man. Appreciate you coming through. Oh, you mean ads, influencers, celeb? I mean, I use ads. I mean, I only have like one ad running right now, but no, I got that too. But yeah, I use those occasionally. But honestly, before I even started using ads, it was just about building organically by just giving value and helping people. What's up, Gerald? Appreciate you coming back, man. The line from Round Rock, Texas. What's up, man? How are you doing, man? Are you safe? Like you and the fam? I heard like Texas has just been on some other stuff with the weather and the grid and all of that stuff. So how's everything looking there, man? Runaverse said you should do a video for camera live stream. Gosh, lots of artists trying to use that for promo, and it's not easy, but you got it done. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's not. I agree. What's up? Shout out to Spain in the building. Definitely praying for Texas, man. Absolutely. All right, y'all. I got time for about 2 more questions, maybe 3. We got one from Kirkland. What are the top companies in your opinion to submit music to, especially for hip hop, pop music? I never answered that question. Because I mean, I don't know, it's different for everybody. And I don't know, it's just one of those things where every company, it may not work out for everybody. Some people see success with one type of company, somebody else sees success with another type. It's just a matter, you have to search and go find the companies and do do that groundwork that it takes to find the ones that are a good fit for you. And then as you sign more deals, as you work with more companies, you'll figure out which ones place, the most music for you, and then which ones don't. And then you kind of narrow it down from there based on your personal experience with those companies. So yeah. How's he said, I'm just starting out, feel like my music needs to why am I so out of focus? Focus me, camera. Let's see if that works. I don't know what that was about, Sony. I'm starting out, feel like my music needs to be in a certain style, which is not really what I naturally write. What to do? Do what you naturally do. Yeah, I mean, listen, like there's a lane for everything on TV. I mean, there's so much content being created. You shouldn't box yourself into something, especially a genre that you're not comfortable with, because say you do something you're not comfortable with, right? And then you send it out to a company for them to publish it and place it and things like that. Say it actually does good or gets placed, and then they hit you back. It's like, yo, can you do like 5-10 more songs just like this? And now you're like stuck writing a bunch of songs that you don't, a vibe that you don't even love for real. And then it gets even harder when you got to knock out that many songs for something that you don't like. So, and then you don't want to be like the go-to person for something that you don't like, because if that's a success, then they'll just keep coming back to you for that same genre. So always do what you love and what feels natural to you, and then go out and find a publisher or a music licensing company or library that fits well for your music. And then what happens is you can continue to do what you naturally love. And then that company who already excels at promoting the kind of music that you do, they'll do what they do best and promote that. And then you'll have, a good relationship, and you won't be stuck doing something that you don't like. I don't want that for anybody. So hopefully that helps, Halsey. Appreciate you coming through. Good to hear, man. Glad things are looking up there in Texas. What's up, RJ Smooth? Yeah, DJ. Yeah, the mic was or the camera was focused on the mic, like the mic was talking. It was weird. Brian Rogers, what's up? Do you or have you struggled with self-doubt? How did you overcome it? If so, that's a good question. I'll say to some extent. Sometimes it's just like, yo, like I don't know if I can deliver on what they're asking for. Or sometimes it'll be something that's just big, like, yo, like why are they asking me to do this? Like I'm just this little dude in Atlanta. But after a while, you have to realize that when somebody calls you to do something, or if they're hitting you up, it's because they believe that you can do it, and they're calling you because there's something that you do great and only you can do it. So you have to find that confidence within to kind of push through that uncomfortable feeling that you feel when you're doing something that you may not be comfortable with, and then realize that that's just growth happening. Honestly, you're doing something that's pushing you out of your comfort zone, and anytime you're getting pushed out of your comfort zone, anytime you're pushed towards an area of growth, it's gonna feel uncomfortable and you may doubt yourself sometime. But you just got to be encouraged, man, and realize that it's an opportunity to grow. And then once you get over that hump, you'll be better at what you do. You'll have more experience based on whatever happens. And man, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do it. It's all mental, man. It's in your head. If you can get past that, get out of your own way mentally, you can do anything, man. So yeah, so it happens, man. I think it happens to all of us at one point in time, but you got to push through it and realize that nobody can do you better than you at the end of the day, and just keep it moving. Hopefully that helps, man. Somebody said, what beat making software? Logic Pro, Team Logic, all day. Appreciate you, Mark. So yeah, so listen, I can't get to everybody's questions, but I appreciate y'all coming through the stream. We had a little slight technical hiccup, but it's all good, man. Y'all kept rocking with your boy. Make sure y'all tune in. I'll be back on next Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern, noon time. So yeah, man, y'all super dope. Y'all asked the dopest questions. So yeah, man, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.